Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about Rankine cycle. The Rankine cycle is the basic of all large steam power plants. In coal-fired power plants, high temperature, high pressure steam is produced by converting the chemical energy stored in the coal into thermal energy and transferring the energy to the working fluid, which passes through the boiler to produce the steam. The steam from the boiler is expanded in a series of high and low pressure steam turbines, which convert the energy into mechanical shaft work to drive an electric generator and to produce electricity. After the last turbine stage, the steam is routed to a condenser and the condensate is pumped back into the boiler, repeating the cycle. There are variations of the Rankine cycle, but from discussion purpose, the basic Rankine cycle will be presented in this section for simplicity. The Rankine cycle is shown in figure. The working fluid is compressed from low to high pressure, step 1 to 2. At this stage, the pump requires little input energy because the fluid is a liquid. The high pressure liquid enter a boiler where it is heated at constant pressure to the compressed liquid. Step 2 to 3 and 2 phase idly water and steam mixture. Step 3 to 4. The steam is then passed through the superheaters where it superheated. Step 4 to 5. The steam is then expanded through a turbine to generate power from point to 6. The expanded vapor, which is decreased in temperature and pressure, enters a condenser where it is condensed at a constant pressure and temperature to become a saturated liquid, and the unavailable heat is rejected to the atmospheric sink from step 6 to 1. The thermodynamic efficiency depends on the temperatures at which heat addition and rejection occur. Thermal efficiency is equal to T1 minus T2 upon T1, where neta is thermal efficiency of conversion from heat into work. T1 is the absolute temperature of the heat source in radian or Kelvin, and T2 is the absolute temperature of the heat sink. From above equation, there are 3 ways to increase idle cycle efficiency: decrease T2, increase T1, or both. Little can be done to reduce T2 in the Rankine cycle because of the limitation imposed by the temperature of available rejected heat sinks in the environment. Modified Rankine cycle. In steam engines, the expansion is not continued up to the point of D, as the work obtained is very small at the tail end, as can be seen in figure. In fact, it is not even sufficient to overcome the work lost in friction in tail end part of the show. Therefore, in actual practice, release is allowed to take place before the expansion is completed at some point E by opening the exhaust port. This causes sudden pressure drop from E to F at constant volume due to steam communicating with the outside atmosphere. This considerably reduced the stroke length without any appreciable change in the work done. The cycle is then known as a modified Rankine cycle. Work done in modified Rankine cycle is equal to area under GBCE plus area under GEFA. Consequently, much of the effort in improving Cycle efficiency is directed towards increasing T1, which is discussed in more detail in next videos. So friends, if you like this video, then like and share. Also don't forget to subscribe this channel and press bell icon for getting notification of my upcoming videos.